Good morning, students. Today we are going to do a reading practice lesson number 2, The Idol and the Whale. What's the topic? The Idol and the Whale. Let's start. We are going to read a Japanese folk tale. Do you know what is a folk tale? Folk tales are stories handed down from one generation to the next orally. They often have talking animals and trees. Folk tales tells us about important life lessons. Do you know a folk tale narrated in the class? அதாவது இந்த இதில் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்கன்னா ஃபோக் டெயில் இந்த ஐடல் அந்த வேல் அப்படின்றது ஜாப்பனீஸில் உள்ள ஃபோக் டெயில்னால் நாட்டுப்புற கதைகள்லாம் என்ன நம்ம தாத்தா பாட்டிகள்லாம் சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா ஓரலாக வாய் வழி சொல்கிற கதைகளை தான் ஃபோக் டெயில் நாட்டுப்புற கதைகள் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அந்த மாதிரியான கதைகளில் அனிமல்ஸ் ட்ரீஸ் எல்லாம் பேசும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. தென் பார்த்தோம்னா அது நம்ம லைஃபுக்கு தேவையான கருத்து உள்ள கதைகளாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. லெட்ஸ் ஸ்டார்ட். லெட்ஸ் ரீட். In Kamakura, a township in Japan, there sits a great bronze idol of the Buddha. The idol is almost 44 feet high. His face is 8 feet long and his thumbs are 3 feet thick. The idol sits and smiles gently to himself. Here, bronze means a type of metal made by mixing copper and tin. Idol, an image or a statue that is worshipped. In the sea near the town, there lived a huge whale. He was larger than all other whales. In fact, he was larger than all the other sea creatures. The other creatures might have been more beautiful, cleverer, or more useful. But no one was as large as the whale. This made the whale believe that he was the king among all the water creatures. One day the whale overheard some fishermen talking about the big statue in Kamakura. They spoke of the thousands of people who came to see the idol apparently. It was the biggest thing in the world. At first, the whale merely laughed. He laughed so much that the sea shook. Here, overheard means to hear something that others are speaking about. Apparently means based on what is heard may or may not be true. Nothing could be as big as I am. Why are the people going to see the idol? They should come to see me. But then he soon became rather vexed. It became worse when all the other fish reported the same story to him. Do you know? Oh well, we saw the biggest idol of the Buddha in Kamakura. You know how big? Certainly bigger than you. Biggest in the world. Here vexed means annoyed or irritated. Thus he began to sulk. He imagined the idol to be twice as large as he was. He became restless and thrashed his back tail about the sea, bowling water spouts through his blowhole twice as much as he used to. He became jealous and angry. The other creatures wondered what had happened to the polite and the calm whale that they knew. Here, sulk means to show that you are angry by looking unhappy and not talking to anyone. Spout means to a stream of water that a whale pushes out of a hole on the top of its head. Blowhole, a hole at the top of the head of certain animals such as whales or dolphins for breathing. An elderly shark came up to the whale to find out what the matter was. The whale poured out his heart to the old shark. Here, poured out his heart, told one's feelings to someone. Don't worry, wait here. I will find out the truth. The shark then swam to the coast and requested a rat on the shore to measure the idol. The rat was an obliging little fellow. He went off to measure the statue and returned with the information. Here, obliging means ready to do favors for others. I have never seen anything as big as the idol. The base of the idol was 5,000 faces. Here, faces means footsteps taken to measure something. The shark told the whale the bad news. The whale couldn't sleep or rest. He decided he must see the idol for himself. He wore his magic boots and walked to the temple where the enormous idol sat. He went to the temple at night. He knocked on the temple door and a great bell-like voice told him to enter. The whale asked the idol to come out instead. Pray, come out to me. Here, enormous means very great in size. There was a sound of heavy footsteps and the immense idol came out. At first, both the whale and the idol were terribly surprised to see each other. A while later, they started chatting. By this time, the chief priest of the temple, who had woken up, he was frightened out of his sense to find the pedestal empty. Here, frightened out of his sense means so afraid that he could not think or do anything. Pedestal. Pedestal means a support or a base for a statue. But hearing the conversation and being invited by both the idol and the whale to take their measurement, he seized his rosary and began to measure. Each watched the other. The whale, to his instant satisfaction, found that he was 2 inches longer and taller than his rival. The whale flippered off, slid into the water and was soon spouting in triumph in the great northern sea. Here, size means to grab hold of something suddenly. Rosary means a set of beads for counting a series for prayers. Flippered means swam back with the help of flippers. Triumph, a great victory. The idol quietly returned to his pedestal. As for the priest, when he told his story the next day, the people declared it must have been a dream. Nevertheless, the man in the dry wood store and the wood and iron dealer settled down their own long-standing quarrel as to what was a foot and agreed to differ. To this day, the whale foot is 2 inches longer than the metal foot. Here, long-standing means having existed for a long time. Of course, the whale lived happily ever after. As for the idol, he did not care if he was not the biggest thing in the world. He is still calm and smiling. Students, practice well. Thank you.